Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So here is XRP on the hourly. As we can see, in the past few days we saw some consolidation, and then just yesterday we saw another pretty strong move up here, right? Followed by a little bit of consolidation and another strong move up. And we topped out just now at about 62 cents, okay? Just within the last hour, okay? Heavy volume on the moves up, as you can see down here. And then there was some heavy volume here. So guys, we know the price of XRP is rising. And there was an article here talking again about RippleNET and the Internet of Value pushing XRP's decoupling from Bitcoin. And guys, when you look at the price, or the percentage rather, increase of Bitcoin, now it's starting to fall in line with all the other kind of altcoins. It's not, we're not seeing the leaps and bounds. And I mentioned this in a video before that XRP could be decoupling from Bitcoin, but now these are articles that are talking about this further. And as you can see here, XRP is now, again, number 2. It was vacillating back and forth between Ethereum and XRP as the number 2 position on CoinMarketCap. But here you can see the market capitalization of XRP has surpassed that of Ethereum, so they are now in number 2 once again. And so guys, what does this mean for coins like XRP and their little brother Stellar? Well, Stellar's price is also going up. And this article mentions that the two cryptos could see a moonshot in Q4. And is it because Stellar is necessarily on par with XRP? I don't believe so. I think that Stellar is kind of like the poor man's XRP, in my opinion. Obviously, I'm going to get some hate for that on the channel, but you know what, guys? I just see XRP doing bigger and better things than Stellar overall. That's just my opinion. And when I say that, I don't mean that Stellar is actually the poor man's XRP. I mean, they do have partnerships. I mean, they are with IBM, and I'm sure they're going to come out with some pretty good stuff as well, but as we know, XRP is the leader, right? They are the ones who want to essentially take over fintech on a global scale. But why do I bring this up? It's because these two coins are very, very similar, Stellar and XRP. And, you know, ultimately we saw last week, I don't know if you guys remember, but we did see when XRP did spike on some news, we also saw Stellar spiking on XRP's back. Kind of like how all the other altcoins in the space spike on Bitcoin's back. So what is this going to mean? Does this mean that XRP is going to be the new leader one day? I mean, it's certainly very, very possible. Okay, so if we go back to the chart here, we're going to talk a little bit about the patterns that we're seeing, right guys? And so we saw last week, okay, so we saw XRP trading back on September 17th, 18th, around 26, 27 cents. We saw a spike up. I don't know if you guys can see that right here. We saw a spike up, then some consolidation, another spike up, slight consolidation, spike up all the way to 78, 79 cents. A little bit of a slump back down, but then some consolidation, retracing into this zone here. Then we were back up again, okay, back into the 50s, and now we're seeing the move up again, guys. And so, guys, what does that remind you of? You know, the long period of consolidation, okay, and then a spike up, consolidation up, shorter period up, okay. If we go back to, so this was the hourly. If we go back to the daily chart, and we look at XRP on the daily from back to the last bull run, what did we see? We saw some consolidation. Okay, so this was back in December 2017. We saw the consolidation, a shot up, consolidation, a shot up, a little bit of consolidation, another bigger shot up with a little bit of consolidation and another shot up. And this was when XRP topped out at its all-time high, right, in January 2018. So let me just go back here on the hourly. Okay, and the hourly, right, so we're back here, guys, and so what does this mean? Does this mean that we could possibly be seeing this trend repeat itself? And guys, I don't know if you know this, but in the stock market, trends do tend to repeat themselves. Speculative markets tend to look similar when trading, and even stocks tend to look similar depending on what part of the cycle they are entering. And so we see upswings and downswings. But guys, this is how traders, professional traders, make proper decisions when trading. They look at patterns and charts, and they tend to gauge, based on different indicators, what a likely scenario is for the trend to either continue upward, reverse, and then go back down, or base and stay stagnant, or move sideways, is another way to call that. So guys, right now, I'm gonna say it's probably a little too early to tell, but this is a good sign, right? We're starting to see the same pattern kind of form on an hourly, and all the news is coming out. We see Ripple changing gears, and whereas there was months and months of no news, virtually no news, now they're engaging. Seems like they're going into high gear, and so I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think the pattern's going to continue upwards, or do you think we'll see another correction and maybe have XRP basing back in the 50-cent mark again? Or 45-cent mark or 50-cent mark? Conversely, do you think it'll continue moving sideways for a little bit longer? And for how long? Anyways, guys, I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.